Sean here. Welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back to Siem Reap. I bet there's a lot of people that are happy that the Vietnam series is over. It seemed to go on forever, and I understand. I'm glad I did it, though. Part of the reason for me to make so many videos while I was there was because I knew when I got back here, first off, it was going to be hot, which it has been, and that I was going to be scrambling to get some stuff organized because of everything coming up. So, and I did it right. So later on this month, I'm renewing my visa. So I'm still going. I have an appointment this week coming up to figure out exactly what I need to do. And it looks currently like I'm going to have to leave and then come back. So I have to let my visa expire, and then I come back in and I just renew it. So, or to not renew it, I'll get a new visa. If you don't know, I applied initially for a retirement visa, which I've been on here now for 1 year. And I did that so that I would not feel any obligation to have to go looking for work, because you're not permitted to, which I was like, okay, I'm just going to do my thing, you know, kind of get acclimatized to being in Cambodia, make sure this is where I want to be before I make the next step. The business visa, or the work visa, however you want to call it, it's a little bit more expensive than the retirement one. So that's why I didn't go for it last year. And I'm glad I didn't. But this year, what I need to do is to leave the country, come back in with the E visa, which I can then extend to a 1-year business visa. So that's the intention. So I'm going to be probably going to Thailand for I'm thinking of about a week. We'll see. It could be as long as 2. I don't know. If I decide to do for 2 weeks, I'll probably leave a little bit before so that I'm back closer to the time of when I would be renewing everything. So we will see. Like I said, making the plans now to figure out what I need to do. And apparently in Thailand, there is a new thing you need to do to register online, like 3 days in advance. It's like a pre-screening thing. It used to be just paper that you filled out. Now it's just you do it when you arrive. When you do it electronically, so when you arrive, there's no hassles. That's the intention. So, yeah, like I said, it's going to be a busy week for me organizing things and getting that all done. And as you can probably see behind me, it's overcast today, which is nice because the temperature is only 33 degrees, 32, 33 today. Way better than 37, 38. Still hot, but this feels much better. The breeze that comes across does feel quite cool, which is weird. Never thought in my life that I would ever say that a 30 degree plus temperature would be cool, but such is my life. Cambodia has taught me a lot of things. I was actually a little nervous about my electric bill because April was hot and I use my AC a lot more than I do normally. And typically my bill for electric is $20 to $30 and around there. You know, I'll use it sporadically, but not all the time. But I did use it a lot more. So I was thinking, it's like, oh God, am I going to have like $100, $150 electric bill? Nope. It was around 60. So I doubled my usage, which is fine. I have no problems with that. I was laughing because my rent for the month was still $30 cheaper than my first apartment here without electric. And this time last year, my electric bill was, I'm trying to think, 110, 120. So, and that was again another studio, but it was west facing. And the afternoons are brutal. So I am very pleased with myself. One of the things I did differently this year was thanks to Jeremy from For Real. You said put your AC on dry, draws the humidity out, doesn't use as much electricity, and it cools down the place. Because what I find is the humidity is the part that I have a hard time dealing with. The heat I'm okay with. So I set it to 26, 27 and dry. I'll put it on in the evening before I go to bed. Leave it on for a couple hours and it just takes the moisture, the humidity out of the room, and it's perfect. So I'm happy. But I have been doing a lot more napping. One of the side effects for me personally of dealing with the heat is, middle of the afternoon, normally when I'd be out running around doing something, instead I'll just lay down, take a nap for an hour or so, and I love it. I have no regrets at all. Naps are used all over the world, so it's just us in North America, we seem to not like them. I'm owning naps now. I'm good with them. So I will be a napping fool going forward. No issues with it. Look at me crossing the road. Yay! But yeah, it's been nice. Yesterday, did not do the naps. I've been gaming a little bit more. Somehow April was the month that everybody dropped amazing games. Like, I love role-playing games, so I had 4 of them drop in April. So I'm working my way through 2 of them right now, just kind of goofing, trying to decide which one I want to invest my time in for the long haul. Plus, I also have 2 other ARPG type games that I've been wanting to get into, and they both dropped updates. So it's been like, holy crap, so much to play. So I did a little bit of that, and I did a cleanup on my computer, getting things done. Had a great night. And when I went to bed, I went to go to the bathroom before I did, and got the scare of my life. Went to the toilet to go pee, looked behind it, and there was a spider on the floor that was like as big as the palm, not my hand, just the palm of my hand. Like, it was that big around. One of the biggest spiders I've ever seen. Mind you, that's the leg spread. The body is not that big, but it just is like big brown thing. And I'm like, oh God, what am I gonna do? Apparently it's some kind of jumping spider. It's not poisonous, but I was not about to do the research while it was still living in my bathroom. So I took care of it. And I'm like, okay. So I'm feeling, all jittery and full of nerves. And then through my side of my eye, my periphery, I see something moving in the sink. There's a gigantic cockroach. Oh my God. So I had the can of insect spray. So I fumigated my bathroom. And I was like, oh God. Again, not the end of the world. I know people think, oh, cockroach means it's dirty. It's like, no, not at all. It's just the rainy season is just starting up. So they kind of come out around now. So, and the spider, I think, was hunting bugs. I wish you could have taken out the damn cockroach. But yeah, I had a couple weeks ago, I had a rash of cockroaches that I'd find in the morning because I spray to take care of things. And I'd wake up in the morning, I'd find them dead near the doors. So be like, gotcha. But I think this one came up through the sink, which is it is what it is. But needless to say, it took me a few hours to go to sleep after that. I was like, no. So not trying to be a Debbie Downer or anything, but I have nothing with me. I'm good. A family member that is ill currently, and I've been playing a waiting game, getting tests and everything, fighting everything back. So that has been a worry of mine for the last week, and we'll know more. By the time this goes live, I know I'll know a lot more. But yeah, so if things for me, don't turn it. I'm having a difficult time coping with it. Okay, I know. Here's the thing that I didn't think about is that coping with myself, I'm good with it. But coping with a family member that you're like, oh, well, shit. You know, distance sucks. So the communication has been great, but the problem has been the time difference. It's 11-hour time difference for me between my family and myself. And so that has been a lot to cope with, because it's like I'll be staying up late so that I can get the information, so that I can get some sleep, which means that I'm up until typically 4 or 5 in the morning, and then I'll get my regular couple of hours of sleep, and then I'm up again and starting my day. So I have like this whole daytime where my brain is going through the motions of, you know, waiting for updates, where it's not happening because everybody's sleeping back home. And so I'm like, so if there is a lapse in videos, giving you guys a heads up, you know, what may be happening. I'm not expecting it to, but better to be safe than sorry, for sure. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on what's going on. You know, all the working pieces of my life, being that frugal guy. Let's see. Hello. I'm the guy that always gets off the sidewalk so others don't have to worry about it, because I'm not afraid on the streets. And feel bad for the tourists that are like, oh God, there's all this traffic, because I was that guy last year. Now I'm just like, look, cars, look, motorcycles. I don't know if it bothers me anymore. It's like I said, like earlier with the heat, motorcycles is the other thing that I've been able to figure out, especially in this area. It gets kind of nuts down here. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Dude. It ain't a big deal, but for some reason, this stretch is always a little nuttier. Yeah, this is busier than normal. Eventually, I'm just going to have to go. I just don't like walking in front of buses and cars. Motorcycles, I can usually weave through, but it's been a... what the heck is this? I've never seen this much traffic here. I think it's stopping. Yeah. I see the end. Of course, they're coming behind me now, too. Of course. Why wouldn't late? Ta-da! See, you made it. Just have to be patient. So yeah, things are going well. I'm excited. I'm going down to grab a bite to eat this evening. Just something light. Didn't feel like cooking tonight. Well, I couldn't because I ran out of meat, and I didn't feel like going to the grocery store. So I'm just going to grab a bite to eat downtown. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you don't mind these little updates, and we'll see. I'll get more for you guys. I have some ideas and things that I want to do for videos coming up, so should be good. And then again, if I take off and go to Thailand for a couple of days, there'll be some videos of that and the whole visa process, and I'll keep you guys abreast of what's going on. Anyway, if you do like my content, please feel free, like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you're still here and you're so inclined, link over here. Other of my videos. See you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.